It's time to love the lanes again. From some of southeastern Wisconsin's finest bowling centers, this is the Brew City Bowling Show. Good morning, bowling fans. We are back once again, Season 3 of the Brew City Bowling Show. We're kicking things off at Root River Center in Franklin. We got a couple of extremely fun teams taking the lanes today, and they're going to be battling it out. Not just trying to win prizes from here at Swagger and Root River Center, but also our high game prize at Circle Las Vegas, those jackpot shot and spare for dough pins from American Place Casino Waukegan, and so many more sponsor prizes they get the chance to battle for. We got our bowlers warming up for match number 1. Join us back here from Root River Center as they take to the lanes.
I'm excited to check this place out.
It's got to be better than our usual.
Feel invisible at other casinos?
Welcome. Great to see you.
Hey, we see you. Because at American Place, we go above and beyond to deliver not just great gaming and dining, but personal service and attention where nothing is overlooked. Especially you. American Place Casino.
Long time no see. You have no idea.
Well, it's a rare slow time here at Root River Center, and I'm glad to have the general manager here, Tammy Brissett, for a couple of minutes. She's going to talk to us about this brand new event starting on November 14th. Your chance to win a lot of money.
Yes, Phil, this is a super exciting event for us here in Franklin. It's our first time ever Root River's hosting our Root River Classic starting the 14th, running Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Fridays 6:30, Saturdays 11 and 3, and Sundays at 11, with the first place team taking $20,000.
Yeah, that's incredible. It's 5-player teams. It doesn't matter if it's an all-men's team, all-women's team, mixed team, all scratch bowlers, a mix of scratch and handicap, all handicap bowlers. Just come on in, have some fun, and get your chance to win that $20,000 that's on top. And there's more events available as well while you're bowling that team event.
Yes, absolutely. You can do singles, scratch, and brackets, of course.
Yeah, so lots of ways you can win some money on a weekend afternoon down here. Come on down to Root River Center. You can sign up using the QR code you see on the screen below. And if you need more information on the tournament, there's your website address, or give them a call here at Root River Center. They'll be happy to get you into that tournament starting on November 14th. And we are underway from Root River Center in Franklin. Our first show of this new season of the Brew City Bowling Show. April Jasinski leading things off in her match against Ryan Rieski. April bowling for Norm's Misfits. Leading things off here on the port side. Bowlers are just on the Root River Center house pattern today, so we'll see how many strikes these players can throw together as they try to win cash and prizes here once again. I want to thank all of our sponsors, and we'll be naming them throughout the show today. As you see, April there a little wide on that first shot, leaves the 1-3. Should be a relatively easy spare for her. Does her bowling at Country Lanes and always loves coming out to bowl. She says the bowling community is so supportive. She enjoys every time she gets to come out and bowl. Here's our first look at Ryan Rieski. Today, Ryan bowling for Root River Center, our host today. I want to thank Tammy Brissett. We'll see Tammy a little later on this show. Ryan does his bowling at New Berlin Ale House. I want to thank his wife, Carrie, and his sons, Owen and Lucas, while he's out here on the lanes. Just a little light and leaves the 2-8. Ryan likes to do anything outdoors, he says, when he's not out on the lanes. It's going to be the time of year where you put the lawnmower away and get the rake and the leaf blower out, Ryan. I don't know how much anybody enjoys raking leaves, but the weather has been pretty good for that recently. Looking forward to that continuing for as long as possible. Heading right on that 2-8, that railroad conversion. And a couple spares on the board here for our opening game. Once again, if it's the first time you're joining us here on the Brew City Bowling Show, it's 5-player teams, and they're bowling that nostalgic 4-frame format. 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th frames, so the maximum score for a player is 120 pins. And players can win prizes for strikes in a row, spares, split conversions, and how about that for April? Brings it in nice and easy into the pocket and takes all 10 down. Of course, not only are the players shooting for their individual win, but as a team, our high team today, for their total, each team member will receive $50 in free play from American Place Casino in Waukegan. There's a few other ways players can win prizes from American Place as well. There you see Ryan. That one's having some issues. Comes up a little light. Hey, we talk about prizes for spares. Here's the first chance we have this season for the Holtz Bucket of Love. That's right. With Ryan leaving the bucket at the end of the lane, the 2, 4, 5, and 8. If he picks this up, he's going to receive a car care bucket full of products worth over $100 from Holtz Chevrolet in Hales Corners. Never an easy spare, even if you're in league. Trying to do it under the TV lights can be a little tougher, and that's got a pretty good chance at it. Gets it done, and how about that? Our first prize awarded on the season, thanks to our friends at Holtz Chevrolet. That car care bucket. And now April's going to be stepping up. She's going to be having her mystery frame. So if she strikes here in the 9th frame, she'll receive a gift certificate from H5G Brands. She can use towards any of their bowling jerseys or any of the PBA merchandise that they offer as well. On their website, a little light and not a bucket for April, but still a 6 count. And that 10 pin is going to add to the degree of difficulty on the spare. As you watch that ball just come up a little bit late, head pin doesn't have enough momentum to get out of the gutter, and that 3, 5, 6, 10 going to be a tough one for April to pick up. She loves going out camping when she's on the lanes during a weekend, especially if she can fire up that grill while she's camping. And unfortunately, the open frame there in the 9th frame is going to leave April with a maximum of 76. Ryan with a maximum here of 96 if he were to strike out. As you watch the replay, and that ball just looks a little bit in front of the 3 pin. Loves to play blackjack when he's at a casino. There's plenty of gaming tables at American Place that you can play blackjack, craps, roulette, and if you go during the weekdays, Monday through Thursday, from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., it's only $5 minimums at American Place Casino. So if you like to play blackjack or craps, roulette, and you're on a little bit of a limited budget, they'll help you out, and maybe you'll catch a win in there as well. So cross lane for Ryan here as he came up light, broke up the 210 combination, switches to that polyester ball. Yikes. Nothing but trouble there. Right down the middle of the lane, and it's a tough battle. 2-pin difference between April and Ryan here as they enter their 10th frame. And another thing these players need to keep in mind while they're bowling is that the high game on every show receives a 2-night stay at Circa Las Vegas along with a daybed rental at Stadium Swim. That prize worth over $700. And if you've never been to Circa Las Vegas, it is a spectacular casino. How about it? Get it out of there. Oh, and it doesn't happen for April. Light hit leaves the 10. I've been out there a couple of times now to Circa, and I enjoy my time not just in the casino, but great dining there as well at Circa Las Vegas. And thanks to the Circa Sportsbook inside of American Place Casino for all their help providing that prize to our bowlers each and every show. Good cover there by April. The strike here will get her to 66. Unfortunately, not going to have anything to give her in the interview after we're done, so I hope April's having a good time out on the lanes. She's going to fill ball, and of course, you want to keep your team ahead, as we mentioned. $250 in free play for the team at American Place Casino for our winning team today. That's a lot better toss there by April. That's flush in the pocket. 4 leans on the 7, and hey, if you're going to finish big. Gets 66 on the board. So if Ryan can double here, he'll get Root River Center in the lead after our opening game as you watch that ball lean into the pocket for April. And this is the mystery frame for Ryan. So gift card towards dinner at Natty Oaks in West Allis if Ryan can strike here on the first ball of the 10th frame. And that is a beautiful shot. 10 back, no witnesses to that assault by Ryan. And he's got a chance here to get his team in the lead after the first game. So a couple prizes here for Ryan in our opening game with the bucket from Holtz Chevrolet, the gift card from Natty Oaks, and now he's looking to get a bottle of bowling ball cleaner and polish. From creating the difference for a double, every double on the show all year long gets that bottle of polish. And how about that? Take the 9 down, Ryan. Take it home That bottle of CTD cleaner and polish, you got to keep the equipment in tip-top shape when you're paying that much for those bowling balls. You got to make sure you take care of the surfaces on them. Wear and tear, just normal league play will accumulate some gunk on the bowling balls. De-gunk yourself with CTD. Looking to get to 74 here if he can get all 10 on this fill ball and get the Penzi Spices card. Doesn't happen, but 71 for Ryan and 66 for April. We'll talk to our players when we come back here to Root River Center, and we'll get ready for our second match here. Today's edition of the Brew City Bowling Show. South Shore Bowl has great bowling deals for you. With all-you-can-bowl glow bowling on Friday and Saturday nights, and our Sunday Fun Day special. See all the info at southshorebowl.com. Well, a couple solid games starting us off here for Season 3 here from Root River Center. Let's bring in April and talk to her about her experience on the lanes. And April, how fast do those 4 frames go by for you?
Very fast, very fast. Fine.
Well, did you get comfortable out there at all?
I did.
Okay.
At the end.
Yeah, you got a strike in the 8th frame. Unfortunately, it was a frame too early for your mystery frame. It was the 9th frame. You would have won a $40 gift card from H5G Branch. You could have gotten some PBA merchandise. You could have gotten a New Jersey, towards a New Jersey, but unfortunately missed out on that. But you got your team in pretty good shape with 66 in your first game. So thanks for coming out and bowling today.
Thank you.
All right, and let's talk to Ryan. Ryan, come on in. Ryan, you're going to be doing a lot of cleaning things up after that because you're doubling the 10th frame. You get yourself a bottle of Create the Difference bowling ball cleaner. For your bucket conversion, you get that nice big bucket of love from Holt Chevrolet that has over $100 in car care, car cleaning products in it. So probably the most valuable bucket you've ever made in your life, isn't it?
Yeah, who knew leaving that crap shot would have yielded such a nice bucket.
Exactly. And the double, we got your CTD, and your mystery frame was also the 10th frame. So you're going to get yourself a $40 gift card to Natty Oaks in West Dallas. When's the last time you were at Natty Oaks?
A couple weeks ago.
There you go. So get downstairs, maybe enjoy the Oak Room as well.
Will do. Thank you.
Thanks for bowling, and let's see who's going to be taking the lanes here in match number 2. And our bowlers for match number 2 here. Lisa Severson bowling for Norm's Misfits. Susie Asterud bowling for Root River Center. And Lisa wasting no time. It's her mystery frame. Will she win a gift card for Swagger Bar and Grill here inside of Root River Center? Yes, she does. Saw Lisa in practice. Yeah, she does not like to wait. When she is ready to go, she knows what she wants to do. And judging by that great strike right there, this game is not going to take long. We may set a new speed record. Susie bowls here at Root River Center. I want to thank her mom and dad for all the support over the years, along with her husband, Steve. And how about this? Oh, I thought she was going to trip that 4 out. Unfortunately for Susie, it stands against her might. Susie loves to spend time with her dogs on the weekend. Gizmo, Oakley, and Onyx. And she may have to keep the dogs out of the garden once in a while, but she loves the garden during the spring and summer. I'm sure it's already past harvest time for that garden. Let's see if Susie can harvest a spare here in her opening frame. Yes, she will. Taken care of nicely. And both our bowlers on the board with marks. Lisa wanted to thank her 4 kids. Loves bowling at Lucky Lanes and loves to get out and play bingo whenever she gets the chance. Will we get a double here for some Create the Difference bowling ball polish? Not at this time as she crosses over. Leaves the 5-9. So if she had any superhero powers, she would love to be a genie because she would love to grant wishes for people. Well, that's very generous of Lisa to do, using that superpower for good and not evil. And she gets the spare and keeps her chances at a 100 game on the board. One thing that's in the back of every bowler's mind when they take to the lanes for their 4 frames, can they get a big enough score and take home the Circa Las Vegas High Game Award? Susie looking for her first strike here in the 8th frame. That looks like a roll up nicely and takes all 10 down. And a good battle here going in match number 2 between Lisa and Susie. Let's see what Lisa can do here. Try to get a strike of her own to match. Her best bowling memory, she says, all of them. She gets better and better every week. And unfortunately for Lisa right there, that's going to be a split. Baby split. She'll win cash. She'll win $10 in cash from the Brew City Bowling Show, and she'll also be entered into a drawing if she converts as 2 bowlers that make splits during our telecasts this season. On the Brew City Bowling Show, we'll have a bowling ball of their choice ordered to them from Rich Miller's Pro Shop at Village Lanes in Menominee Falls and here at Root River Center for their 2 locations. Let's see what Susie can do here to get a double, as we are not going to give anything to Lisa for getting behind the 3-pin. Foundation frame for Susie. Would love to be able to sit front row for a Luke Combs concert. And that one comes up a bit high, and the 3, 6, and 10 are not going to be easy to pick up. As we look at a replay here, watch that ball slice right past the 3-pin. Lucky to take the 9-pin out. That always makes it incrementally tougher to convert those right side spares when that 9-pin's hiding behind a few others. And that's going to need some help. A little too light. Well, she made Lisa's 310 for her. Unfortunately, the 6 stands for Susie, and we've got ourselves another tight game here for that battle of the $250 in free play for the winning team here this morning. And almost another 310 for Lisa. Lucky to get the bounce of something back out of the pit that took the 10-pin down. She's already going to be planning on going to Swagger Bar and Grill here inside of Root River Center with her mystery frame strike in the 7th. Lots of great specials during the week at Swagger, and live music every Friday night. So make sure you check out the Root River Center website and Facebook pages to see all the goings on, not just here inside the bowling center, but at Swagger Bar and Grill as well. Chance here for 67 for Lisa if she can get all 10 down on the fill shot. And oh, that would have been a spare for Doe if she would have left a little earlier. And that red, white, blue striped pin stands at the end of the lane on its own. The bowler converts that single pin spare. That's a $50 free play certificate for American Place Casino. Unfortunately, Lisa's not going to get a shot at that. Susie, however, is going to get a shot to win a pizza and pitcher package from our friends at Riviera Lanes in West Dallas with a strike here. First ball of the 10th frame. Gets the 4 to go over. And Susie's going to get herself a nice little treat at Riviera Lanes. Oh, that barbecue chicken pizza. I know I talk about it pretty often here on the Brew City Bowling Show, but it is one of the best alternative pizzas, I guess we could say, that I've had in the Milwaukee area. I want to thank the Doherty family for all their support of the Brew City Bowling Show and all the bowlers they have there at Riviera Lanes. We're going to get a double for the CTD. Nope, another 4-pin for Susie means we keep that bottle of ball cleaner, but she's going to keep her team close. Root River Center will be in the lead just by how many pins. We'll find out momentarily as Susie's got a chance to convert this 4-pin and get to 68. Takes those 4 steps to the foul line. That needs some help to hook over. She's going to have herself a 67. Lisa with a 66. Root River Center is going to maintain their lead, and we'll be back here in Franklin for our 3rd match. The bowler with the high game on every Brew City Bowling Show will receive a 2-night stay at Circa Las Vegas and complimentary daybed rental at Stadium Swim. See how you can have the time of your life at circalasvegas.com. Another close game there in match number 2. Only 6 pins difference between the teams. Let's bring in Lisa first. Lisa from Norton's Misfits. And Lisa, you like to just get up there and fire. Is that something you've always done?
Yes, always.
Keeps you from thinking about it too much?
That's right.
It's not a bad way to do it. Well, you didn't think about it too much in the 7th frame, and lucky for you, you struck that your mystery frame, so you're going to get a $40 gift card for Swagger Bar and Grill right here at Root River Center, so great way to win on that. Unfortunately, that's the only prize we have for you today, but I hope you had a lot of fun.
It was great. Thank you.
Cheer on your teammates, and let's talk to Susie. Susie, come on in. Susie really liked that left lane. A couple strikes on that left lane. What was the key to getting a few strikes out there for yourself?
Focusing and maintaining my follow through.
Okay. Well, a good score. You snuck out Lisa by a pin, 67-66. Your team's in the lead by 6 pins, and you got one of those strikes in the right place in the 10th frame because that won you your mystery frame, and you're gonna get a pizza and pitcher gift card for Riviera Lanes in West Allis. When's the last time you were at Riviera Lanes?
This year, actually, for a fundraiser.
Oh, cool. Yeah, get yourself a barbecue chicken pizza. It's the best there. So it really is. Go cheer on your teammates, and maybe you guys will hold on for that $250 in free play at American Place Casino at a team. Thanks for bowling.
Awesome. Thanks for having us, Phil.
All right. So after 2 matches, we have Norm's Misfits at 132. They're trying to catch up to Root River Center at 138. Well, it's a tight battle between Norm's Misfits and Root River Center, and a couple of good friends taking the lanes here with Tim Safka and our host today, Tammy Brissett. Tammy, the manager here at Root River Center. Tim bowling for Norm's Misfits, does his bowling here at Root River a couple nights a week. I want to thank his kids for showing up and supporting him as he's bowling today. That's a pretty good shot out of Tim's hand to start with, and you got to be kidding me. Wow. Wow, somebody in the crowd said hit 9, get 9. That's just wrong. That was a great toss for the first time on TV by Tim Safka. Watch that replay. That ball just slices past the 9 pin. Nothing comes off the sideboard to take it down, but get yourself recomposed here and get yourself a spare. Give yourself a chance for a solid game. Cross lane at it. Tim all over it. And now we get our first look today at Tammy Brissett. Tammy recently became a grandmother over the last week or so. Congratulations to her and her husband Rob. You'll see Rob in our final match today. Her lovely granddaughter born earlier this week. So Tammy with a lot on her mind as she's taking in the lanes today. Pretty good shot to get started. Oh, it comes up a little bit light. I thought it had a little better chance to get in the pocket, but leaving just the 2-pin. Not a bad shot there. I mean, it's never easy when you own or manage a bowling center and then you got a big event going on that you're a part of, like Tammy is right now. I guarantee you she hears every loud pinfall in the back, everything that's clanking behind the bar. It's tough to keep your focus while you're trying to keep a big event like this going here with the Brew City Bowling Show and keeping your customers happy. Tammy's doing it right now, though, for her team with that spare on the single pin. As Tim's going to be stepping up here in the 8th frame for his mystery frame. A Holtz Chevrolet oil change. Great service department there at Holtz Chevy. They do work for me for years on all my vehicles. And, oh, how about that? I guess you could say that makes up for the 9 pin to start with, because you see Tammy walking everybody through what happened there in the back as he gets a huge break ball that could have been easily a 210. Pin bounces off the head pin into the 2 pin. Something managed to kick the 10 down, and Tim with a solid start to his game, and he's going to have his next oil change for free. Thanks to our friends at Holtz Chevrolet in Hales Corners, and don't wait to buy your next vehicle. The way the market is changing currently, get it before the prices start going up. So any of their great salespeople at Holtz can take care of your new or used vehicle needs. As Tammy doesn't quite get all the way to the head pin, and that sleeper 8 pin's going to make it tough with the 1, 2, 4, and 8 as she tries to keep it clean. And she's all over that spare. Still has a chance for the all-spare game. If the bowler does bowl 4 spares and there are 4 frames, they'll receive $40 from the Brew City Bowling Show. So always good to keep your team close in the overall standings as well. $250 in American Place free play up for grabs, pardon me, for the winning team. Let's see if Tim can get himself a double here, get himself some cream. The difference, bowling ball cleaner. And are you kidding me? Do we have deja vu there? Did we just go back to the 7th frame? My goodness. Lane 13 not being nice to Tim Safka right now. Well, one thing, once he's done today, he can get back to his normal weekends, which he loves watching his kids play sports. Getting time for the indoor sports like basketball and volleyball. Good cover there again by Tim. And you see Tim in a casino, he's usually sitting next to one of those machines that starts hollering, Buffalo. Well, if you get lucky enough, it hollers Buffalo. I don't hear it that often when I sit next to that one. Get some other favorites. Tammy, in huge capital letters, says, I love all slots. She can love getting herself a haircut and style from the Carlos Salon and Barbershop on North Water Street. If she can strike here in her mystery frame. Oh, and the 4 just doesn't quite go down for Tammy. But she keeps the all-spare game hope alive. And she's got a great superpower she picked. She could have one superhero power to heal everyone with no pain or sickness. I love the good people in bowling. They're not selfish when we ask these questions about if you could have a superhero power. They all want to do better, not just for themselves, but for everyone else around them. So Tammy with the spare, Tammy with the chance to the all-spare game. Problem is, Tim's got a chance here to get to 90. And if he gets there, he will get into the lead for the Circa High Game on the Show award. Right now, after our first 2 matches, that's Ryan with 71. So any mark here by Tim will get himself in contention for that high game and shreds the rack nicely. And actually, Tim's got the chance for the Dutch 80 game as well. If he were to spare here in his remaining 2 shots in the 10th frame, Tim would take himself home $40 for the Dutch 80 game. So let's see if Tim can pay himself a visit to Amsterdam. Well, on the score sheet, not in person. But if he strikes here, he gets that bottle of CTD bowling ball polish, and he still has the chance to get the Penzies Spice Up Your Turkey gift card. And how about that for Tim? Going to put himself in a commanding position for the Circa High Game Award. Already has himself the Holtz oil change, now has the bottle of Korean Goodness bowling ball polish, and now looking for that Penzies gift card if he can spice up his turkey here and throw that 3rd strike in a row in the 10th frame. All set up, looking to get to 90 for his total score. They'll get Norm's Misfits into a pretty nice lead. Comes up a little light, 7 count, but 87 for Tim has him in the lead for that Circa High Game Award. Let's see what Tammy can do here. Tammy's maximum score here, 85. If she can strike out. And if she does that, she'll keep her team, well, real close to Norm's Misfits. Right now, Norm's Misfits, 219 for their total for their first 3 bowlers. And that's going to need some help holding pocket. Oh, that one creeps up way high. And the 4, 7, and 10 for Tammy. Probably there goes the all-spare game, but it's a pocket full of cash. If Tammy were to pick this up, she'd get $40 for the all-spare game and another $21 for the split, as the Brew City Bowling Show pays $1 per pin value on most splits. We do have some real tough splits like the 7-10 that we'd pay $100 for conversion of. Tammy gets 2, she gets a 63. Tim with his 87 has Norms and Misfits in the lead. We'll come back and talk to our bowlers here at Root River Center.
Hey, Steve, your favorite slots are open.
They remember my name and my game?
Your usual, Steve?
They're like mind readers.
Blackjack.
Is this heaven?
No, it's American Place Casino.
Wait, are you in my head?
Come on, Steve. That'd be weird.
We're not mind readers, but we create an experience that's just for you. American Place Casino.
This place rules!
I know, right?
Tim could have had a much better game. Couple of 9 pins cost him a chance of perfection, honestly, in the 10th frame, but still, he's leading the field right now after his 87. Let's talk to him right now. Tim, come on in. Any words you could say about lane 13 that we can actually use on air at the moment?
It is Root River Center.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, at least it didn't interrupt your strikes too often, because you had a chance for the Dutch 80 game, but you went right past that. Double get you a bottle of bowling ball cleaner from Creating the Difference. Thanks to Ron Hicklin and his staff there for giving us that. And your 8th frame was the mystery frame, so you struck in the 8th frame as well. That's going to get you a free oil change at Holtz Motors down in Hales Corners. So thanks again to Holtz for jumping on board this year and providing those oil changes. And right now, your 87 game is high on this show. If it holds up through the last 2 matches, we don't pay for the transportation, but a 2-night stay at Circa Las Vegas and a Stadium Swim daybed rental could be yours if it holds up. Have you ever been to Circa Las Vegas?
No. Haven't even been to Vegas yet.
Oh, well, maybe this could be your chance. So we'll have to hold on for a couple of matches, but nice bowling. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, let's bring in Tammy. Tammy, come on in. I thought we were going to give away $40 for an all-spare game for Tammy, but that first shot in the 10th frame got you a little bit with that split. But how does it feel? It's your second time out there under the lights this year on the Brew City Bowling Show.
This year, much better, yep.
Unfortunately, no strikes, so no chance for a mystery frame prize. It would have been the 9th frame. It would have been a haircut and style at DeCarlo Salon, downtown Milwaukee. So Jason DeCarlo, his great staff. I mean, if they can keep this moneymaker looking good, imagine what they could do for somebody already as good looking as Tammy. So, yeah, absolutely. And I'll tell you what, thanks for hosting again. Can't wait for the Root River Classic to start. $20,000 on top. It's amazing.
Yes, $20,000 for the first place team starting November 14th. So super excited to bring something to the Milwaukee area as this big.
Yeah, absolutely. 5-player teams, get them together just like you see here on the Brew City Bowling Show. Bowling for a little bit more money than we give out, though. But, hey, $20,000 on top. That's an incredible way to put that together, and I know teams will be signing up. Don't wait. Squad times are filling up, so definitely do not wait.
Absolutely. Thank you, Phil.
Thanks, Tammy. And with that, we're going to get into match number 4. We've got Norm's Misfits leading at 219. Root River Center 201 as they battle for that $250 in American Place Casino free play for our winning team today. And a tight battle here for that $250 in free play for the winning team from American Place Casino. You've got Danny Diedrich in the dark shirt. He's bowling for Root River Center, our host today. Norm Buckman bowling for his Misfits as the team captain. Norm will get things started here on lane 13 at Root River Center, and this will be his mystery frame thanks to our friends at Beechwood Distributing. He's got a great new Glarus gift pack up for grabs here if he can strike in his opening frame. A couple cases of New Glarus Spotted Cow, some great swag with it as well. Oh, that's a lot of trouble there. Wow, he's lucky that stayed on to hit the head pin. My goodness, Norm. It's never easy when you're on TV. We saw Norm last year at Castle Lanes. One of our shows there. He does his bowling here at Root River Center. And he takes that second look back at the rack to make sure that the 9-pin is there. So Norm's going to have to hook into that 9-pin. Have a chance to make the spare. Very rare that unless you're a PBA caliber player, you see players shoot straight at that 3-pin to take the 3 and the 9 out. Hooks into it nicely, and a great cover there to get things started for Norm. Danny Diedrich does his bowling here at Root River Center, and we may be sending Danny down to Bayview Bowl. He's been one of our new sponsors this season on the Brew City Bowling Show for our mystery frames. A strike here for Danny's mystery frame. He'll win a party pack for Bayview Bowl. Dan and Amy Gannott taking over operations of that historic bowling center, and that one comes up a little light. He'll have a second chance for a prize, just not from Bayview Bowl. Great little 12-lane center there. Pour a good martini. I've seen a lot of martinis there when I've stopped by on a weekend night to visit some friends, and quality bartenders there as well. And you got a chance here for the bucket conversion. Get that great car care bucket from Holtz Chevy in Hales Corners, and Danny's going home with the bucket of car care products, over $100 in value, thanks to our friends at Holtz and Hales Corners. Never easy to make those multiple pin spares. Then you throw some TV lights and a little pressure of thousands of people watching on top of it. Good job there by Danny. Let's see what Norm can do here to bounce back. I want to thank his mom, Ginny, for introducing him to the sport of bowling at 12 years old. And his wife, Jen, for all his support. He gets on the lanes as often as he can, and a great toss there by Norm. Gets himself a chance for the 110 game for his maximum. Watch that replay. A lot easier off the hand. Didn't have the death grip on it like he had in the 7th frame. Danny likes to do a little fishing and hunting this time of year, getting a little too chilly to golf. One of his loves, the outdoors as well, as Danny finds the crossover pocket, doesn't trip the 4-pin out. So it should be a relatively easy spare for Danny. Would love to be in the front row concert for the Zach Brown Band. And apparently he doesn't need a superhero power. Left that blank on the bio sheet. I'd say Danny's superhero power right now is keeping the score sheet clean, as he's 2 for 2 in his spare attempts, as he tries to get River Center back into the team lead with just the remainder of this match and one more match to go for our 5-player teams. And we'll get Norm back up here on lane 13. Loves the Foo Fighters, would love to have Dave Grohl throw him at the guitar pick in the front row. And he loves his Mondays and Wednesdays here at Root River. Says, my teammates make every Monday and Wednesday an adventure. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for you, Norm. As that one comes high again, so he's got a little case of the grabs on lane 13. But if he makes a spare here, he'll have the chance at the Dutch 80 game. That'd be $40 in cash in the Brew City Bowling Show. And a maximum score of 90, and if he gets to that 90, he'd pass Tim from last match for the high game on the show award from Circa Las Vegas. So let's see what Norm can do here to stay clean. Not the textbook way they draw it up, but he gets the spare on the scoreboard. Let's see what Danny can do here on the port side in the 9th frame. Danny loves himself a Firelink machine at the casino. Looking to take down his share of the $250 in free play if he can get his team in the winner's circle. That's going to need a lot of help, and rather be lucky than good on occasion. Not a good toss there by Danny, but it holds on just enough in that 1-3 pocket to do the crossover carry. Watch that 3-pin do some work. Head pin does the work on the 5 and the 8. And both these players now with a chance to take over the Circa High game for the show, as Norm's maximum is 90, but Danny has a chance at 100. First shot here in the 10th frame from Norm. Scrambles him up nicely. Looking good. He'll have the chance at the Dutch 80. He can strike out for that 90, try to get out to Las Vegas. We don't pay for the transportation out there, but hey, a 2-night stay at Circa Las Vegas, that daybed rental at Stadium Swim. Saw a couple of our bowlers from last season put up pictures from their spots in those daybeds, watching that giant 120-foot video screen at Stadium Swim. Yeah, it's pretty incredible. And a good toss there by Norm, so he says, you keep your $40 for the Dutch 80 game. I'm going to try to get myself to Las Vegas. Gets himself a bottle of Creating the Difference bowling ball polish for that strike. And let's see if we can spice up a turkey with Penzies for the first time this season. Norm can get that 3rd strike in this 10th frame. Peeks over the top of that bowling ball. It's on target line. Gets it to swing back in, and there we go. 90 for Norm. Takes over the lead temporarily for the Circa High game. But as we mentioned, Danny can get to 100. Strikes in the 10th are all that happens for Danny. And it is going to be a real close match. If Danny can strike out here, it's going to be about a 10-pin match going into our 5th and final bowlers this morning here in River Center. How about that? Danny parlays the crossover the 9th with a perfect strike in the 10th on that light hit. Some Creating the Difference bowling ball cleaner going in Danny's bowling bag. Let's see if we can get a little Penzie Spices going as well. I love the gift cards we give out from Penzie Spices because they smell like Penzies. It's a phenomenal. You watch the bowlers' reactions when we give them to them. We go, sniff the envelope. It smells so good. And that struck so good for Danny. And Danny's now in the driver's seat for the Circa Las Vegas High Game Award. He just keeps it on the lane. He'll have that going into the final game. And if he strikes here for his 4th strike in a row, it's $50 in dining at American Place Casino, whether it's at North Shore Steakhouse or Asia Azteca, any of the fine restaurants there. That one high, leaves just the 7-pin, but a 98 for Danny, 90 for Norm. 2 great games. We'll talk to our bowlers when we come back to Root River Center here on the Brew City Bowling Show. Get your 5-player teams together for the inaugural Root River Classic, featuring a $20,000 guaranteed first place team prize. Just a $250 entry fee for your team with optional singles and scratch team events. The Root River Classic is going to run from November 14th until December 28th on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Register using the QR code you can see on your screen, or go to rootriverwi.com for tournament details. Well, Norm was making that run for high game. Danny knocked him off, though. Danny's our new high game of the day for 98. Let's talk to Norm first. Norm, come on in. Norm, you're going Dutch there for a while. Made the adjustment in the 10th frame. You got all 3 strikes in the 10th. What was the adjustment on those final couple of shots?
Think less.
That seems to help in this sport, doesn't it?
Amen, definitely.
Well, hey, 2 in a row, you get a bottle of Create the Difference bowling ball cleaner to keep that equipment nice and clean. 3 in a row, you get to spice up your turkey with Penzeys, $30 gift card from Penzeys as well. Excellent. Unfortunately, your mystery frame was a 7th frame. You would have gotten some great product from Beechwood Distributing. New Glarus Spotted Cow. Hopefully, you're not a Spotted Cow fan.
Not really.
Okay, so we'll
good beer though.
The crew will be drinking that out back here at River Center when we're done taping today. So yeah, so thanks to Beechwood again for that. And your team is in the lead by 10 pins going into the last game. Any words of advice for your anchor bowler to hold on lead and get that team the $250 in free play at American Place Casino?
Think less.
Thanks, Norm. Appreciate it. Now let's talk to Danny. Danny, come on in. Danny, our new high game on the show today with 98. Danny, with that, yeah, how about that? So with your double, you got yourself Create a Difference bowling ball cleaner. 3 in a row, you get to spice up your turkey with Penzeys with a Penzeys gift card, and that great bucket conversion in the first frame, which is key. That's what really got you the high game. You get that nice car care bucket, the bucket of love from Holtz Chevrolet. Over $100 in car care products in that bucket for you. Got anybody that's going to wash that car for you, or you're going to have to do it yourself?
Yeah, me.
So, and you're the high game. If you hold out for one more match, we don't pay for the transportation, but it's a 2-night midweek stay at Circa Las Vegas and a day bed rental at Stadium, so the prize worth over $700. Have you been to Circa Las Vegas at all?
I've been to Vegas, but not to there.
Talk to Jim Burmester about the great time he had there recently. We'll see Jim on an upcoming show. He did pretty well when he was out there. So good luck. Your team's down by 10 pins. Any advice for your anchor bowl to get your team the victory today?
Come on, Robbie!
All right. Thanks, Danny. Appreciate it. Right now, we've got Norm's Misfits at 309, Root River Center 299. Let's get our 5th and final match underway. It is just 10 pins between Norm's Misfits and Root River Center. Rob Brissett, you see in the Root River Center jersey, he'll be bowling for that team. In the anchor spot, Sam Arizari, you see taking the lane 13. They try to take care of business for Norm's Misfits. $250 in free play for the winning team at American Place Casino on the line. There you see the two-handed stylings. Sam Arizari does his league bowling here at Root River Center, and you can see why his name's on one of the bowling pins above the lanes. For a perfect game with that powerful shot. Start things off for Norm's Misfits. Let's see what Rob can do here. For Root River Center, does his league bowling here. Want to thank his wife, Tammy, for letting him bowl on her team today. And that's going to need some help for Rob. That one comes up high and a big gaping split. The 4, 6, and 7. This would be worth $40 if you happen to pick it up. This is one of our tougher cash split awards to win. As you can do one of two ways. The really tough way, try to slide the 6-pin over into the 4-7 area. The other way that Rob's going to try to do, maybe get a lucky bounce out of the pit of either the 4 or 7 into the 6, but he only gets one. And an early open frame gives Norm's Misfits a little more room towards that $250 in American Place Casino free play. Sam, his mystery frame, thanks to Chad Kloss and Company at Bowlers Headquarters, he has a chance to win a bowling ball, rejuvenation, and resurfacing. With a strike here in his mystery frame. That powerful swing through the shot and a double on the board. Not only does he get the mystery frame prize, but he also gets a bottle of Create the Difference bowling ball polish for that double. Watch Sam take that ball all the way through the pin deck. Makes it happen. Let's see what Rob can do here to try to bounce back and keep it close. Rob loves bow hunting this time of year. He can't wait for that first snowfall so he can start tracking things through the woods. Great toss there. Keep things close. But Sam can really get close to locking things up for Norm's Misfits if he can strike again here in the 9th frame. Get that Penzeys Spices Award and really be in the driver's seat trying to take down the score of 98 by Danny last game for the Circa High Game Award. Is that going to get all the way back? Almost got the tickle on the 2-pin, but it stands. So Sam can still get to 99. He could sneak by Danny by a pin, but it would take a spare here and all 3 strikes in the 10th to get that Circa Las Vegas 2-night midweek stay and the Stadium Swim daybed rental. Switches to the kind of urethane ball for the spare. Something that doesn't hook as much as that other piece that he's throwing. Keeps the score sheet clean. Rob can still get to 98. He can tie Danny for the Circa High Game Award if he can strike out. Rob loves getting to a craps table at a casino. Favorite game to play. One of the least advantages the house has on the games inside a casino is the craps table. And that one creeps up high. He thought he made the adjustment off that shot in the 7th frame, and unfortunately, another 7 count. This one a little easier for Rob to make, but it's almost game over for Root River Center, as all it's going to take now in the 10th frame from Sam Marizri is a mark, and Norm's Misfits will take home the $250 in free play as a team, $50 per bowler. And that's going to be on every one of our Brew City Bowling Show telecasts this season. Lots of great awards given by American Place Casino. That great award from the Circus Sportsbook inside of American Place. Great place to go and get your gamble on. Just across the border, just off US 41 in Waukegan. It takes about 45 minutes to get there from downtown Milwaukee, and it is definitely worth the trip. If you like to play some slots, some video poker, it's my favorite place in the world to do it. Outside of Circle Las Vegas. I do like me some Vegas. Sam tried to convince the pin gods to give him the crossover carry there not to be. So he will not have the chance to take down the Circa High Game Award. That's going to go home with Danny Diedrich from our last match. Danny's 98 game. We'll get him the Circa Las Vegas 2-night midweek stay. So congratulations, Danny. Sam, though, with a couple of prizes this game. He's got the Creating the Difference bowling ball cleaner and that bowling ball rejuvenation and resurfacing at Bowler's headquarters. So I'm sure he'll be happy to get that at the end of this match, and I'm sure that whole team for Norm's Misfits is going to enjoy their time down at American Place Casino as well. Sam can get to 87. The strike on the fill ball. Is that going to hold? He wasn't sure either, but a great finish there by Sam. He's pumped. He knows that wins it for Norm's Misfits. And Rob's got a little chance to win a little something here as well, as this is his mystery frame. $50 in dining at American Place Casino on the line here. If Rob can strike in the first ball of the 10th frame. Get there, Rob. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? That ball hits the pocket a quarter inch forward, a quarter inch backwards, and that 6-pin comes off the sideboard and takes out the 10. Just watch that 6 on the replay wrap all the way around. It got so close, didn't quite get there. And unfortunately for Rob, we're going to be giving him a handful and not much in our closing interview today. He can strike here, get the 67. Still a fun day on the lanes for both of these teams. And I'm sure we will see them hanging around as we have 2 more shows coming to you to start our season from here at Root River Center in Franklin. And make sure you check out the website. There you see the signage. $20,000 on top for the Root River Classic Tournament. November 14th through December 28th. Get those entries in. They're going to sell out squads sooner than later. We'll come back to Root River Center, talk to our players, and give out a whole bunch of goodies. Join the Bourbon Club for free at Country Lanes. Enjoy discounts on every pour and have your chance to win some great monthly prizes. Enjoy a pour before or after a great pizza at Country Lanes in Franklin. Well, it was a close battle going into match number 5, but Sam took care of business for his team. Norm's Misfits, 396. River Center, 366. So Norm's Misfits, each player from that team going home with $50 in free play from American Place Casino as victors today. Let's talk to Sam. Sam, come on in, because we got some goodies to give you for that great last game. How does it feel being under the lights? I saw you all summer out at Country Lanes in their sweeper series, and we were live streaming that. This is a little different with all the lights on. How'd it feel?
I struggled then, for sure. It felt great, yeah. I had Norm giving me the tips right before I played, so I knew exactly what to do.
Yeah.
So
You got the team win for your team, so every player on your team is going to get $50 in free play at American Place Casino. Your double to start this game gets you Creating the Difference bowling ball cleaner. We got you a bottle of that for you. And your mystery frame is the 8th frame, so you get a bowling ball resurfacing and rejuvenation from Bowlers headquarters up at Classic Lanes Greenfield. So great bowling today, and maybe let's score a hold up. Maybe we'll see you in the semifinals too.
Oh yeah, I look forward to it. Given that I'm on 2 hours of sleep, I think I bowled pretty well.
Yes, you did, no doubt about it. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you, no problem.
All right, let's talk to Rob. Rob, come on in. A little rough start that game with the big split. Got you the 67 for your final score. Unfortunately, your mystery frame was the 10th frame. We could have gotten you $50 in dining at American Place Casino, but it had to be the first ball in the 10th, not the second. But I hope you had a good time on the lanes today.
Great time out here. We always have fun having you here.
Yeah. Appreciate you and Tammy bringing us in. Thanks.
Yep. Thank you.
Speaking of Tammy, Tammy, I need you here for a moment, dear, because this is a little unusual. This is a little unusual. Your 63 game, you are the lowest bowler on the show, and instead of the platinum pepperoni today, you were kind enough to provide us to drown your sorrows in Yestway Rosé, and you get to take that home with you. So, but 63 is one of the highest low games we've ever had on the show. Nothing to be ashamed of.
Well, thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thanks for hosting us again.
Absolutely. Thank you again, Phil.
Right. And Danny, come on in. Danny. All right, Danny, 98 high game on the day. You are going to circle out. We don't pay for any of the transportation. You got to get there on your own. So whether you hitchhike or whatever, 2-night midweek stay at Circle Las Vegas and a free day bed rental at Stadium Swim. Maybe you'll get lucky like Jim Burmester, hit a $5,000 jackpot when you're out there.
Oh, you never know. You never know. That's Vegas.
Enjoy your first time at Circa.
Thank you.
Awesome. Appreciate you bowling today. And that's it for our first show from Root River Center. We'll be back next week with a couple more teams hitting the lanes, trying to knock off that score by Norm's Misfits to try to advance to our semifinals later in the season. Thanks to Root River Center for hosting. Don't forget about that great Root River Classic Team Tournament coming up. $20,000 on top for that tournament. Starts in November, runs through the end of December. Get all your details on the Root River Center Facebook page or on their website. Hey, I'm $2 Phil. Parents, take the kids bowling. They're going to have fun for life, and we'll see you back here from Root River Center next Saturday here on the Brew City Bowling Show.